Everyone thinks they fully recognize the power of incentives and disincentives in changing cognition and behavior, but Charlie Munger believes they are frequently underestimated in the real world. Put simply, people repeat actions that result in rewards and avoid actions that they are punished for. Benjamin Franklin was aware of this tendency hundreds of years ago when he wrote, "If you would persuade, appeal to interest, not reason." The psychology professor B.F. Skinner demonstrated this effect in animals. He most effectively changed behavior by using food rewards, which culminated in conditioned reflexes. He believed incentives act like superpowers in controlling behavior. In business, the courier company Federal Express relies on a system where packages are loaded onto their airplanes at night so that they can be quickly delivered to their end destination. If there are delays, the whole process falls apart because the company cannot fulfill the promised delivery times their customers pay for. Federal Express used to have constant problems because they couldn't load the packages onto the planes quick enough. The company tried to fix the problem, but nothing worked. Finally, somebody got the idea to pay all these people per shift rather than per hour. When all the packages were loaded onto the planes, their shift ended and they could go home. And that ended up fixing the problem overnight. Consider another example used in the best-selling book Freakonomics. A daycare center had a policy where children had to be collected at 4 p.m. But very often parents were late, so they decided to implement a new policy where tardy parents would be fined $3 every time they were over 10 minutes late. However, the late collections increased after this fine was implemented, and the reason for this was because the $3 fine was too low. $3 would be cheaper than hiring a babysitter or leaving work an hour earlier, and by paying a fine, parents could also divorce themselves from the moral guilt of being late. The lesson to remember is that people will always direct their behavior in ways where they personally benefit, and they will avoid behaviors where they are punished. Criminals will cooperate with police when there is a hope that their sentence will be reduced. Don't rely on people using logic, morality, or fairness. Once you know how people are being rewarded and punished, you will see their behavior follow. If you want to change people's behavior, change their incentives.